concerns the issue of rejected ballots. It concerns the issue of rejected ballots. According to what I have read in the press, I do think that the matter which affects and directed, and we would request that at appropriate time, we will start to participate in the process as interested participants.
Oh, we served yet. It was not served. Okay. Yeah, you haven't been served with that petition?
We have not been served with anything.
Okay. Is there any, do you have any objections to serving? Oh, yes. Yeah, we will deal with the issues of the amicus curiae at a later sitting. We won't deal with this today. But, you know, you should serve the other parties. Okay. Okay, petition number 4. Yes.
I hope you can hear me. What goes for Mr. Oraro must go for the third respondent.
All.
Yes, the other candidate.
Yes.
In this contest.
Yes. Yes.
The issue is one of rejected ballots. I think I fired the first salvo regarding those rejected ballots. Mr. Oraro to be served together with us as well so that we can participate. It raises a very simple legal issue, so to speak.
Yes, we read the letter that you sent to IEBC.
Yes.
And we know the issues it raises.
Yes.
And I think it should be served on all parties.
Precisely.
Yes.
Precisely. If Mr. Issa could do that in the course of the morning, we intend to expedite the process as much as humanly possible.
Okay.
Thank you, my Lord.
Thank you.
I'll be able to serve Mr. Oraro on behalf of, I think, the Honorable Raila Odinga. He's a lead counsel in that matter. And I'll be able to serve Mr. Fred Ngatia for the Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta. And I take to do that today.
Okay.
I'm most obliged.
Okay.
For mention, petition number 4 of 2013, Gladwell, Wadhoni, Otieno, and another versus Ahmed, Isaac, Hassan, and 3 others. Kindly, counsel, you talk to the microphone for the purpose of recording the proceedings.
If it may please my Lord, the Chief Justice and Justices of the Supreme Court, my name is Harun Ndubi, appearing with my learned colleague, Ms. Kethi Kilonzo, for the petitioners.
Kethi?
Kethi Kilonzo, Chief President.
Oh, okay. All right.
Morning, my lords.
Morning. Yes. You stood close to your father, right? Okay. Yes.
My name is Ahmed Nasir. Together with my learned friend, Kamal Karori, I do appear for the first respondent.
A first respondent. Okay.
May it please you, my Lord Chief Justice, my Lords. My name, sorry, I think my learned senior, Mr. Ribeiro, goes first. Sorry.
May it please my Lord the Chief Justice, judges of the Supreme Court. I appear for the second respondent in this matter. I am with other counsel in this matter. Ms. Lucy Kambuni, Senior Counsel. Mr. Mohammed Nyoga. Mr. Paul Niamodi. Mr. Eric Gumbo. Mr. Nani Mungai. Mr. Hilary Sigei. Mr. Mahat Somani. That's the same lineup for the next petition, which is number 5.
My Lord, after a very
I forgot,
lengthy...
I omitted my good and learned friend, Mr. Kimani Mohoro.
Yes, Mr. Ngatia.
Yeah, Frederick, my Lord. I appear together with my learned friend, Mr. Ken Ogeto. Good morning, my Lord. For the third respondent, while on my feet, allow me to introduce my learned friend, Mr. Katwa, for the fourth respondent. Thank you, my Lord.
Thank you.
We have not as yet filed our replying affidavit. We were served on Monday, and we'll be filing our papers in the course of today afternoon.
Thank you. Petition 5.
For mention petition number 5 of 2013, Raila Odinga versus Interim Independent and Electoral and Boundaries Commission and 3 others.
Petition, my Lord, the Chief Justice, members of the court. My name is George Rao. I appear with Honorable Amos Wako, Honorable Mutula Kinyonza, Honorable James Agro-Rengo, Honorable James Chimodro, Geoffrey Marwa, TJ Kajwang.
May it please, my Lord, I appear for the first respondent, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. I'm with Mr. Kimani Mohoro, Ms. Lucy Kamboni, Senior Counsel, Mr. Mohammed Nioga, Mr. Paul Nyamodi, Mr. Eric Gumbo, Mr. Nani Mungai, Mr. Hilary Sigay, Mr. Mahat Somani. My learned friend, Mr. Ahmed Nasir, appears for the second respondent with Mr. Kamau Karori.
My Lord Chief Justice, my Lords, appearance for the third respondent, my learned friend, Mr. Ken Ogeto, and I, Frederick Ngatia, for the third respondent, my learned friend, Mr. Katwa, for the fourth respondent.
Okay. Okay, I'll proceed to read the directions for this mention. 3 petitions challenging the validity of the just concluded presidential elections have been filed in the Supreme Court. The petitions have, not surprisingly, elicited immense public interest and generated endless media coverage and commentary. The court is ready and prepared to hear and determine the petitions on the basis of the Constitution, the applicable law, and the evidence. In the interests of justice and for the efficient, effective, transparent, and impartial determination of the petitions, the court issues the following directions. The court is now fully seized of the petitions challenging the presidential elections. Towards this end, the petitioners and the respondents, their agents, supporters, and advisors are directed to desist from prosecuting the merits of their cases in any forum other than this court. 2, it is the responsibility of the advocates on record to advise their clients in these cases about the consequences of conduct or statements that can undermine the authority of this court. While the media must, in keeping with its constitutional mandate, continue to keep the public informed about the progress of these petitions, media houses and individual journalists and commentators are to perform their functions in a fair, impartial, and responsible manner. The media is required to strictly adhere to the code of conduct for the practice of journalism in Kenya at all times. Lastly, a comprehensive checklist of documents and relevant matter will be prepared and issued by the court to the advocates on record in time for the pre-trial conference scheduled to take place on the 25th of March, 2013. Upon receipt of the said checklist, parties shall be required to prepare and file their responses in the Supreme Court registry on or before 23rd of March, 2013. Thank you. Those are our directions.
My Lord, the Chief Justice and judges of the Supreme Court, considering the nature of public interest in this matter and the location of this court in terms of the physical space alone, my clients were wondering if it is possible for the next hearings in this matter, if the court may kindly consider locating it to a place that is bigger to accommodate the public interest that is exhibited. And in this regard, we would like to proffer that there is a hall in Milimani Court. There's a big hall on the ground floor which could do, because at the hearing of this matter, you can imagine the number of people who would want to come to participate in the proceedings. There is very little space within even to accommodate counsel. I wonder if that is something you may want to consider. Thank you very much, my lords.
Yeah, we're considering that. The chief registrar is seized of that matter. And we'll let you know fairly soon what the arrangements are. The proceedings will be televised live. So, and there are security issues that we have to take into account. So we might have a situation where this place is only occupied by counsel and observers. And our compatriots might be watching the live proceedings in some church or some hotel or some house. But we'll definitely give the details of this is being thought through.
Thank you very much, my lord.
My Lord, Chief Justice, on behalf of the proposed amicus, the Red Cross Society and the Academy, we are aware of the 54 which requires us to make formal applications. But since we are both here and all the parties are here, my lords, we have our formal applications ready, but we are wondering if there is no application, if your lordship could consider our application in court to be enjoined as amicus in this matter.
You file it and serve it.
Most obliged. Thank you.
The others might actually oppose your role as amicus. So
yes,
just file it and then serve it, and then we can hear you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's it. That's it.
All right.
I told you earlier the mentions of the three petitions that have been filed by three petitioners in this court, or that is the Supreme Court, challenging the election of Uhuru Kenyatta as the fourth President of the Republic of Kenya. A very brief session. Basically, it was just a mention, and so expected no legal teams to make presentations here. And all that the Supreme Court judges were doing was to first lay the ground rules on how the operations here at the Supreme Court will be. And of course, the highlight of the mention this morning is the guidelines or the directions that have been given by the Supreme Court judges led by Chief Justice Dr. Willie Mutunga on how the petitioners and all the parties in these three petitions must conduct themselves within and beyond the courtroom. And of course, the Supreme Court judges issuing a directive that nobody, neither the petitioners, their agents, or their supporters, should discuss the merits or demerits of the three cases or the three petitions that have been filed here. And the lawyers of the three petitioners are being directed to advise their clients effectively because there are consequences to anybody who will discuss the merits and demerits of the three petitions outside the Supreme Court chambers. And of course, the next big day for the Supreme Court judges and the petitioners in these particular petitions is on the 25th of this month, that is next week, when the Supreme Court will hold a pre-trial session. This is where we expect the lawyers of the three petitioners to make their submissions, make their arguments on the merits or their strong points about the three petitions that have been filed. In the meantime, the three petitioners have been served with the relevant documents, and they are also expected to file their responses and give the judges an opportunity to go through the documents that they will file before the trial session, or the pre-trial chamber rather, next week. So for now, that's all we can say. The session is over for now, so the legal teams have an opportunity to go and prepare the submissions that they will be making before the 6 Supreme Court judges, all of them hoping that they will carry the day right here at the Supreme Court. And the next big day, as I told you earlier, is on the 25th of this month, when the pre-trial chamber will be held. The pre-trial chamber session will be held. That's all for now. Thank you very much for keeping it Citizen TV. Enjoy your viewing and have a good day.